All right, what is up? I wanted to talk about the Resident Evil 2 demo. I actually completed it last night. I had thought about streaming it, but I knew it was only going to be a 30-minute demo, so I was like, you know what? What I will do is I'll just record the entire playthrough, and then I might do a commentary voiceover with the video in the background like I do here. This is a trailer. Um, but as I was playing the game, I noticed that, you know what, that really wouldn't work because it wasn't very exciting. Um, and I don't mean that in a bad way. The demo was really cool as far as a tease of what's to come and showing off exactly how Resident Evil 2 was remade in the 3D environment, and I think that they did such an excellent job. I was not hyped for this game at all, and I love the Resident Evil series. Well, I loved Resident Evil 1 through 3. I've always been a huge fan. I always think back to them. I loved the remake of Part 1. Um, Kind of now after playing the demo for Part 2, I kind of want them to do like this kind of a version for Part 1 as well. But I loved the remaster of Part 1. It was really good. So yeah, the demo itself was not really exciting. It really felt more like a tease and a like exactly what it's supposed to be is a demo of what's going to be in the full game. But it was, it was like a full scene. It's your first time meeting the cop. I already forget his name, but I remember like even in the first game or the original game, the original part 2. I remember that guy. I had actually forgotten about him. The cop that you first meet at the police station, and I'm not gonna spoil the thing there. It's pretty predictable, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But I had forgotten about him, and then I saw him in the remake, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy. I thought that was cool, just because I was like, I remember this now. It's been a long time since I played Part 2. It's been, I don't know, it's been forever. Um, but yeah, so while I was playing through the demo, I was like, this wouldn't even be like interesting personally on for my personal thing. Is I was like, I didn't think it would be very interesting to upload like the entire playthrough. I was like, eh. I took my time in it too. I do like that it's a 30-minute one-off demo. I think that worked out perfectly, especially because replaying it would be pointless and be for the super extreme hardcore fan that wants to replay it. But I like that they did the 30-minute one-off. I don't think it was necessary, but it makes sense and I like it. Um, and the one thing I thought before I started the demo, I was a little worried. I didn't really care, but I was kind of curious, like how much time it would actually require to complete the demo. And I think it's about 20 minutes. That's my guess after completing it. I completed it in 24 minutes, I think it was. They show you a stat screen after you finish it, just showing you like how long it took to complete. And then on top of that, the timer for the demo itself, let's say I beat it in 24 minutes, but the time actually for the demo continues after that for the trailers at the end. Um, there's a special demo trailer after you beat the demo. There's an extra trailer that they apparently have not uploaded yet on YouTube. I'm sure that'll be up soon. I mean, today's the day after the demo came out, but there was a demo specific trailer, and even after you beat the demo, you actually can go into a trailers section on the main menu. It opens after you beat the demo, and you can watch the trailers that have already been launched, and then you can rewatch the demo trailer. So I played the demo, and it was cool. I liked it. The experience was nice. It really took me back. And, I wasn't a big fan of the Resident Evil 4 and beyond. I didn't like the change, turning it into a third-person shooter and stuff. To me, it just took it away. It changed it from being a survival horror and just turned it into a zombie action game. The story was still good in 4. Like, I liked the story, but I didn't. I liked those cameras, those set camera pieces, and that was what really made them able to make it suspenseful, is not knowing what's behind you and stuff like that. Fixing the camera at a dramatic, suspenseful point of view. That's what I loved about those. But I did really enjoy Resident Evil Revelations. I was surprised by that because after playing 4, 5, and 6 a little bit, and I don't hate those games, they're just not the same. I don't hate them, but I also, it changed Resident Evil. It was no longer. But I did like Revelations. It seemed I think they just did a better job of setting up the atmosphere, and as well as the music. It had the mood. They really set the mood and stuff, and that was different. So that's why I liked part 1 of Resident Evil Revelations. I'm still Planning to play part two. Anyways, I didn't mean to ramble so much. I'm just talking. I love the Resident Evil series. You know, I never completed zero. 1 through 3 were the ones that I beat, and I beat multiple times, especially part one. There wasn't a Resident Evil game that I played more than part one. I had replayed that game at least 20 times, probably more. And then, you know, I probably replayed Resident Evil 2 5 or 6 or maybe 7 times, and then 3 a few times. And it wasn't because they got worse and worse. It was just because I was probably, you know, moving on to other games and continuing that game because I loved it and stuff like that. And then Zero, I wasn't a big fan of Zero's swapping between the characters the way they did it. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't a big fan of that. Code Veronica just kind of felt like to me it felt like a DLC or something. I don't know. I never completed it, and as I played it, I think at that point I might have been like, you know, I've already played enough of this. You know, I love these games, but this is just more of the same, and you know, whatever. I think this was a long time ago. I just never ended up completing Zero or Code Veronica. But those were my favorite. I liked those specific camera angles, tanky controls, kind of a thing. I loved that. But I am actually now excited for part 2. A big part of that is the trailer that showed off, like, reminded me how epic these games are, how epic 2 was as well. Like the story, all the stuff that happened, and them recreating it in this 3D environment just looked so awesome. It looked so freaking awesome, and it played well. It played nice. That was actually one thing I forgot. I did die in my demo. I died because I'm a noob. I was not worried about it though, man. In my mentality, I had to approach it this way. Otherwise, I would not have enjoyed the demo. I didn't want to rush through it. I did not want to force myself to speed run it. I went through it slowly, and I was like, you know what? If I don't complete the demo, so what? This isn't for me to beat. I'm not completing a game. I'm just playing the game to see what it's going to be like and stuff. And like I said, I think if you were to speed run and try to go through it super fast and not take your time and look around and whatever, I think 20 minutes would be the completion time, around there. So there's plenty of time to complete the 30-minute demo. But yeah, so I died once and then I switched it to like easy mode or whatever. And then that was when I noticed that the aim assist, specifically in this game, kind of sucked. I don't know what it was. It didn't really seem to be helpful. So I turned it off. I was like, you know what, screw it. And I liked the controls, especially without aim assist. It was interesting. I think the big reason it worked without aim assist is because it's not like this super fast action, speedy game of movement and stuff, and it made it easier to just not need aim assist to help kind of control like a faster environment. So it was nice to play it without that, and it worked pretty well. And it felt good. And actually, it felt good the controls felt good without aim assist, you know. And I think that's important. I think that's really important because one thing that's a big deal on controllers specifically is aim assist depending on the game, you know. So, but this felt really good. It felt the aiming control, like sensitivity, felt really good and stuff. So that was cool. I was a little surprised by Leon's face in some of the cinematics. I don't know if it's like early and they haven't finished polishing it, because in this trailer specifically, Jill looks way better than Leon. Like as far as like comparing this trailer to the game, when I was looking at Leon in the game, I was kind of like, he seems a little unpolished. Not that he looked bad or anything. It was a little off, just a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, I have rambled on long enough. This trailer is really cool, but I'm gonna see. I looked up the trailers before I started this video, and I did not see the specific demo one yet. Maybe I just didn't find it. It didn't look super hard, but the demo trailer was so freaking good. After you beat it, they did this. I can't remember what it said. It said something, and then it led off into the special trailer for the demo, and it was so awesome. I was like, whoa, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Holy crap. And it looked so great in the new style of you know, third person kind of gameplay and all that. So anyways, as far as the demo itself, like I said, it wasn't very exciting. I was a little bored, but I did like the atmosphere. It felt good. It felt Resident Evil, and that's cool. So I'm far more hyped for this game now than I was before trying the demo. Like, I had seen the trailers and I was like, this is gonna be cool. It looks awesome, and that's great. But I'm not super hyped because I preferred the old school Resident Evil, the originals. You know, the 1 through 3 and stuff. Um, but like I said, I did like Revelations, and I'm actually, now that I liked this so much, now that I like this demo so much, I'm actually planning to go play Revelations 2. Hopefully, going to complete it. I don't know. I had played the episode 1 a long time ago, and I liked it a lot, but I never ended up continuing it. I think just mood. You know, I just wasn't in the mood to keep playing it. But I did really enjoy it. I remember really liking it. I was like, man, I need to beat this game, and I just never ended up doing it. I would start playing other stuff, you know. Um, but yeah, so now because of this game, I'm gonna go play Resident Evil Revelations 2. I'm planning to hopefully play through the whole thing. We'll see. But anyways, yeah. So now I'm much more excited for this game. Actually comes out this month, I think. I was like, what? Like, I think the 25th, if I remember right. I could be mixing up with there's a lot of games coming out. Oh wait, it says, oh, there you go, right there, bam. That's crazy. That's so soon. And they just launched a demo for it like right now before it comes out. Like, damn, man. So again, it was really interesting to me. Maybe you can let me know what you think if you try the demo out, because I was kind of bored, but not bored. You know, like I was just kind of. It's not the kind of game that a demo can really suck you into, like this really good experience. I don't know. For me, anyways. For me, especially now, like I really prefer fast-paced action games and stuff right now at this time. But I know the series. I know what this represents, and for the demo to represent what it's gonna be was really good. It was a good experience. I loved the flashlight, the way they did the flashlight work. I was looking everywhere, man, and I wasn't scared. Like, I don't scare easy, but I know in a game like this, I need to be cautious. Anything can come out, you know. And it was well done, well done. Looking forward to it. All right, thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. Let me know what you think. If you play the demo, if you plan to play the demo, if you plan to get the game, all that kind of stuff. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.